Hey guys, it's Peter and welcome to my channel, Peter's Reality TV Recaps and Opinions, and sometimes housewife drama. And today we're going to talk about a little housewife drama. Now, I am filming 3 videos over on this channel today. I just did a review or a recap of the first episode of The Kardashians. The new season started last night. Today on this channel, I'm doing 3 videos. Did I already say that? Yes. So right now, I am going to be talking about what Gina said about Shannon getting a DUI on Orange County, or after Orange County stopped filming. So that's what this video is going to be about. And then I'm going to do a reaction to The Golden Bachelor and Bachelor in Paradise. That's going to be the next video that I film. So anyway, for those of you that don't know, okay, Shannon Beador and Gina Kirschenheim, I don't know how to pronounce her last name, they are both cast members on The Real Housewives of Orange County. Okay. Several years ago, Gina got a DUI. It was a huge issue this season because Shannon continues to bring up how she really helped Gina with this DUI. And she even insinuated at a party that she had that Gina was not present at, that if it weren't for Shannon, okay, like you literally cannot script this stuff because after these episodes and everything came out, then Shannon got her DUI. So for those of you that don't know, Shannon Beador just recently got a DUI. I covered it over here. I talked about it over here, and I said how sad it was that she got it. I hope she gets help. It has been obvious to me for many seasons that Shannon Beador, I think, has a drinking problem just based on what she shows, and that other people, other castmates are very concerned about her drinking and things like that, right? And I've also said that I feel like the whole Housewives, every franchise kind of cultivates this culture of like excessive drinking on the show that I don't know that I think is really healthy. So anyway, on the show, Shannon had this party and Gina didn't show up to it. Emily didn't show up to it either. And at the party, Shannon basically insinuates, well, she doesn't insinuate, she comes out and says it, that if it wasn't for Shannon calling her friend that is like the prosecutor or the judge or something like that, that Gina's kids would have been taken by social services because she got a DUI. Okay, now Emily comes out later and debunks this and says that kids are not taken by social services or the Division of Family Services or Division of Child Services because of somebody getting a DUI, which is 100% correct. Okay, I've been sober for 28 years and 9 months. I'm very active in a 12-step program. I worked in a treatment program for 13 years. Nobody's taking kids over a 1-incident DUI. It doesn't happen. It's unheard of, okay? So Shannon's putting misinformation out there. She's also condescending and patronizing to Gina, and she's also throwing up in her face how helpful she's been to Gina by being there for her and but not really being there for her, basically helping her to legally get out of this. Well, she didn't get out of the DUI. I mean, she was on probation and things like that, and she was charged and all this kind of stuff. But if it wasn't for Shannon and all this kind of stuff, right? So Shannon says all this shit on the channel or on the show this season, and then acts like she doesn't remember saying it, okay? Because why doesn't she remember saying it? Because she was too intoxicated, so she doesn't remember saying it. Then filming wraps, and the show closes. It closed this week, and in the midst of all of that, Shannon Beador gets a DUI, and she hits somebody's house while she's driving intoxicated. She gets out, takes her dog out of the car, and she acts like she's just taking her dog for a walk. Okay, now the dog is completely fine. A lot of people are concerned about Archie. The dog is completely fine. So Shannon has now come out and said that she takes this very, very seriously and she will take full accountability for it. And I'm like in my video the other day, I'm like, so when you go before a judge, like with a DUI, and I have, it's not necessarily like, I will take accountability or I won't take accountability. It's kind of like you screwed the pooch, okay? You got a DUI and now you have to face the consequences and the charges of what's going to happen. It's not like, I mean, hey, congratulations to you that you decided to take the accountability for this, but like that's kind of what goes along with the deal, right? And so you know, I'm just sitting back watching it, right? So Shannon Beador has come out now and said that she is researching treatment programs and that she is thinking about going into a treatment program and things like that. I think it's been like 2 weeks now since she said that. I don't know. Has she entered a treatment program? I haven't seen any news about that. But I wish her all the best. I hope that she gets the help that she needs. I really do, okay? Needless to say, Gina, people were asking what Gina thought about this. Now, Gina could have come out and she could have just said, listen, okay, I do not like Shannon Beador. Shannon Beador had all this shit to say about me, about my kids, and all this kind of stuff, and whatever. So, let's go in and see what Gina did have to say about Shannon Beador, okay? And people are really interested in knowing what Gina had to say because Shannon rode so hard for Gina and her DUI. So, what they're saying is, okay, well, now the tables are turned. Is this karma? Like, what do you feel about this? Whatever. So, let's hear what Gina had to say, okay? So, page 6 covered this, and it says, angry, Gina Kirschenheiter addresses Shannon Bedore's DUI arrest. It felt like karma, they put underneath here. And this is from September 27th of 2023. So this is 2 days ago. The 39-year-old Real Housewives of Orange County star addressed her co-star Shannon Bedore's DUI arrest for the first time on Wednesday's episode of her Orange Country podcast. I'm happy that I didn't address this so far, she began, before explaining that she felt her podcast was a safe space to share her thoughts on the incident. This is where I'm comfortable, yes, obviously. The irony of it is major, but honestly, at the end of the day, I've been thinking a lot about this. And Shannon, and in general, I just don't have it in me, she continued. I'm not going to kick someone when they're down. You know what I mean? I've been down. I know where she's at right now, Kirschenheiter said, referencing her own prior DUI arrest and Bedore's subsequent criticism on the Bravo reality TV series. It's not a good place to be, mentally, emotionally. You do have this platform and this celebrity, and you make a really bad decision, and you think, well, that's it for me, she continued. Kirschenheiter went on to recall that her first instinct after hearing the news of her 59-year-old co-star was to thank God, obviously, because she didn't hurt herself seriously or injure anybody else, or anyone else. It's obviously the worst mistake you can make, so I'm just glad everybody's okay, she continued. Kirschenheiter went on to explain that there was another part of her that also felt, oh, SHI toot, this is like karma. But very quickly I moved past that, she noted. Then I got angry about a lot of it for a minute, and now I really have settled into appropriate sympathy for the situation and for her. I don't want to see anybody down. I never have. Ironically, Kirschenheiter has been feuding with Bedore in the latest season of Real Housewives of Orange County, where she spoke out about the latter's alleged drinking problem and said she should go to rehab. Just 2 weeks ago, Bedore was arrested for crashing into a house in Newport Beach, California, while under the influence of alcohol. A video of the incident showed Bedore zooming around a corner before losing control of her car and slamming into the side of a house. She narrowly missed the home's front door, but damaged the concrete outside, according to photos exclusively obtained by Page 6. Despite the drunken crash, Bedore reversed her car and fled the scene. TMZ reported at the time that she then parked the vehicle in the middle of the street before she was apprehended by police. Bedore was booked for 2 misdemeanors, driving under influence and the hit and run. She is extremely apologetic and remorseful, Bedore's attorney, Michael Fell, said in a statement to Page 6 after she was released on $2,500 bail. We will be awaiting the official information on this case as it becomes available, and Shannon is prepared to accept full responsibility for her actions. So, that's what Gina had to say. I think it's interesting that Page 6 refers to angry Gina Kirschenheiter and then says that it felt like karma. I mean, that was literally what she said she felt like at the beginning, but she also says that she never wants anybody to be like that and she's not going to kick somebody while she's down. That's really what Gina said, and I honestly think Gina could have said, you know what? I mean, there's a lot of housewives out there that are so cutthroat. I mean, I think this really shows the character of Gina, and I know a lot of people don't like her, but I am a fan of Gina. I do really think that this shows the character and the class of Gina. And I think that this also goes to, I mean, like, I think we all know that Gina's not one of the richest housewives ever, that you don't have to have a lot of money to have some class, and I think this was a really classy way to handle this situation. This is just my opinion. Please share yours in the comment section below, right? But after everything that, if you watch the season, after everything that Shannon said about Gina and constantly was bringing up her DUI and putting her down and saying her kids could be taken, I mean, Gina could have come out and said, if she were any of these other housewives out there, if she was a Lisa Rinna, you know, if she was a Shannon Bedore, if she was a Tamra, if she was any of these people out, Vicki Gunvalson, they would have come for her so quickly. Okay, but she didn't do that, right? She kept it classy and said, like, yeah, my real feelings at first were like, maybe this is karma. I'm very angry about this, but I don't want to kick anybody while they're down, and I worked through that. Wow, to show such growth, I think that's incredible. I think it's impressive. So anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section below. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.